hell am I doing with my life? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Clearly nothing.
Shots fired! God. I am working out, I'm working on my skincare, I'm figuring out my favorite haircut for my face, I'm whitening my teeth, I'm wearing my Invisalign. I am doing all of the things to prepare for my 40th birthday. But what I'm not doing is spiraling. I am not spiraling, okay?
You're a liar!
I have moments where I think, am I spiraling? Am I about to spiral? Am I about to have a little breakdown? And the answer is no. What I want to do is focus on having the best 40th birthday of my life. I want to make sure that I look amazing, that I feel amazing, surrounded by people that I love, that I'm proud of the event that I'm throwing, that I make people excited to spend time with me, that I feel accomplished, that I'm not going into it feeling badly about myself. I am 6 months out. My birthday is January 1st. So follow me if you want to see what I'm doing for a little birthday glow up. All the procedures, all the injections, all the skincare, all of the superficial things that make me so happy. I love self-care. You could say that self-care is my hobby. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that taking care of yourself is your hobby. I'm also a walking billboard, being single at 39, so you best believe I'm gonna make sure that it's looking good. It's fun. I think all of this stuff is fun. Call me vain, whatever you want, but I want to feel amazing on my 40th birthday. So let's do it together. Let me know what you want to hear from me, what I can talk about, what sounds fun.
Fellas, you need to hear this one. Because every now and then, older women slip up and say the quiet part out loud. They'll actually admit what use they really have for men, and spoiler alert, it's not love, it's not partnership, it's utility.
I deleted my dating apps 3 days ago. This is not a joke. I'm actually crying. Because so much of the swiping is like to make myself feel validation from an outside source that ends up leaving me feeling far more empty. My person is not on Bumble right now. Like, they're not on Bumble. My love story is better than that. My love story,
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
is something magical, and call that some childhood Disney princess conditioning, whatever. Like, I just know that in my soul that it's gonna be grand, and they're not on Bumble. And it's hard. It's really hard to delete them all and then be left with that spaciousness.
I'm to a 2-year-old, and I've gone wrong in every dating situation I've been in since becoming a mother. So I've been in 1.5 relationships since having my son. We're not going to talk about the half. We're just going to focus on the one. Number one mistake: no dating process. I feel like I want a family and I want a unit and I want to be loved so bad. I ignore the dating process, when in reality, that is so necessary. And upon reflection, I need it. I need a dating process. You need to be courted by a man. If you want a high value, you need to be courted by a man. If you want a high value man, if you want a man to match your energy as a confident, successful woman, they need to court you.
See, when they're young, it's all about independence, boss babe, and I don't need no man. But as soon as the wall hits, as soon as reality sets in at 35, 40, 45, suddenly men aren't an optional accessory. They're a necessity.
But after being single for 5 years, cannot imagine ever wanting to have a man in my space. I'm okay about that. Every now and then I am compelled to download like Bumble or Hinge, and as soon as I get a message from a man, I get the ick. I really just have no interest in dating. And I often wonder, like, is this how it's going to be for me forever? Like, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was men, and now I'm like 4. A hard pass.
Why is it that when you are a woman in your 40s and you go out, the first thing that people ask is, are you married and do you have children? Why is it the normal to expect that? And when I say no, I'm single and I don't have children, people look at me like I have leprosy or something. Like, it is okay that I am a woman in my 40s and I don't have children by choice. I'm happy and I'm okay with that, and everyone else should be too.
Now they're out here saying, well, a man should at least pay my bills, or, men are good for handyman work, or, at this age, I just need companionship. Translation, I wasted my youth on chaos and fun, now I expect some guy to come in and play cleanup crew.
Yes.
Do you have an update?
No, I don't have an update. I want to do it again.
Okay, well, what was the experience?
It wasn't no experience.
No one reached out to you?
Well, they reached out to me, but they wasn't right.
What was wrong with them?
What was wrong with them?
Yes.
It was a lot of older men. I know I'm my age, but...
How old are you?
I'm 73.
And you didn't want nobody around your age?
No. Because men around my age thinking I'm full of excuse the French. But they think I'm full of
You are.
Which I'm not.
So what age range do you want to date, Carol?
50 to maybe 70.
Okay. Did any man between 50 and 70 reach out to you?
No.
So, Carol, if a man in that age group doesn't want to date you back, what you gonna do?
I can't do nothing.
Date the man that wants to date you around your age then?
No.
Okay.
Because all they want to do is lay in the bed and active. I don't want no ugly man.
No ugly man. Okay.
No.
Do the Kendra Cam, Carol.
All right.
I mean, at least she's skinny. She's not a big back.
Got you, Carol.
So let me get this straight, men get reduced to a toolbox, a wallet, and an emotional support dog all rolled into one. And somehow, we're supposed to be lining up for that deal? Yeah, hard pass.
How men also care about age.
That's another weird thing that just is the way the world works. You
it's
know?
not weird.
It's weird.
It's not explainable necessarily, or at least I can't.
I can articulate why men care about it.
Yeah,
it comes down to fertility.
Yeah.
Young women are more fertile. A man who's 40 doesn't want to date a woman who's 40 because the chance that she's going to be able to conceive and bring the pregnancy to term and have a healthy baby, the chance of birth defects starts increasing dramatically after 35. The chance of miscarriage after 35 is quite high.
What are your thoughts, I guess? I'm curious on the difference between like when an older woman dates a lot younger guy versus like
I think they're both totally fine. I think generally speaking though, men are more often shamed if a guy who's 30 is dating a 20-year-old. A lot of women want to claim that that's somehow like predatory, or even we've had women come on the show and
I mean, so true. Like it's empowering for an 18-year-old to get online and sell her chocolate starfish online. But it's oppression if she wants to date a guy who's 30. Like, come on, bro.
Claim it's P word.
And it's creepy. Stop it.
We have a word for women dating younger men. It's cougars.
Has shared custody with her ex of her 4-year-old little boy. And she said every time he comes home from a visit, he doesn't listen, he's throwing fits, he's aggressive, he's just all over the place crying. She's like, I don't know what to do to make the transition easier, and I don't know why he's doing this. And I said, all I can do is tell you what I've been through with similar things. And the first thing I always try to do is put myself in my kid's shoes. And if he is going to his dad's house and his dad's very, very, very stern, he can't let his emotions out. He can't say how he really feels. He's scared to get in trouble. He's like, ugh. And then he gets home and he's with the person that he feels safest.
So let's go ahead and burst the bubble on this video. I hear this all the time, how these single mothers claim that they're the safe space for their kids, so their kids can act like little...
Here's the truth. Relationships built on use instead of genuine connection will always collapse. If your only value for a man is what he can do for you, then don't be surprised when he decides you're not worth the trade-off. Because more and more men are realizing they can cook their own meals, fix their own sink, and find peace without the drama.
I need you to understand what you just said. The man I chose to marry and make a baby with, because his love language is different than mine, I'm choosing to leave him, and then I want to level up from him.
Yeah, and
I need you to listen.
Okay.
Because you guys often tell yourselves good lies.
Okay.
To a man, I'm hearing a problematic woman. I'm hearing a woman who says, I bring something to the table, and almost one of the first things out of your mouth is your career. I just say we don't care about your career or your money because you don't spend it on us.
So, older women can keep admitting what use men have. But the real question is, What use do men actually have for them? And judging by the way guys are walking away in record numbers, the answer is pretty clear.
Today's episode of Manosphere Daily. If you enjoyed the content, give it a like. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified as soon as a new video is out. Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.